Well, using feedback from Tyler residents, the city's Parks and Rec department has updated its 10-year master plan. Every 4 or 5 years, the city asks people to fill out a survey. And last year, more than 1,000 people did just that. The most common requests include adding water features, creating more walking trails, and increasing the number of athletic fields and courts, including pickleball courts. The master plan's ongoing and upcoming projects include the Miracle Field at Faulkner Park and an athletic field analysis.